Turn my headphones up. All right.
Damn, Jay,
It's 8:15 with the Trap Queen. 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 You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes. What's up, beautiful people? It's Pretty Girl Love Trap Content, and we are back with the forced rewatch. Okay, season 1, episodes 5 and 6. All right, so a little mid-season action for Force. Okay, thank you guys for coming through, and please make sure you are always doing your girl a favor. Okay, just like this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And yes, share me if possible. And let's get down to the comments. If you're watching a replay, if you're in the chat, of course, we're going to have fun. We're going to chop it up. All right. Thank you, Lays. I appreciate you for coming through early. Okay. DeMarcus, what's up? Thank you for coming through. So, DeMarcus, let me know, like, if you hear... We're a little hood in the trap right now, okay? Because my washing machine is on, okay? So let me know if you hear some background noise. I guess I'm gonna try to talk a little loud because your girl had to go in the office today, okay? And I couldn't do my daily chores until I got home. And this comforter is taking forever to wash, okay? I put it on before 7. Why is it 8:19 and you haven't really gone through the spin cycle already? Like, it's crazy up here in the trap, but we got to multitask, okay? So I hope my washing machine ain't too distracted. I apologize in advance. I feel like that red cycle about to start and it's about to work my damn nerves, okay? But, you know, it's a trap. It's what we do. I mean, we multitask, okay? Because we doing a lot of things, okay? We cooking over here. You know, we doing the things. All right. What's up, Jeremiah Big Wolf? Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all liking this video. And yes, we're talking about episodes 5 and 6. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Because it's heating up. It's heating up. You know, there's some things about these episodes I enjoyed. Some, yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a little give and take. But we start off episode 5. Tommy's over there in his little firehouse or what have you, playing and flickering with a little light, whatever. It was giving like G Money in New Jack City a little bit. Like, what you about to do with this light? Like, are you about to put it next to a pipe? What's going on, Tommy? Like, you scaring me right now. You scaring me. It's definitely giving me Pookie, you know, in the room, like, with the lighter, okay? But nah, Tommy wasn't really giving those vibes, okay? He do the coke, but he not doing the crack, okay? Tommy's a little more sophisticated than that, all right? But he's pretty much, you know, thinking about all the drama that's going on with the Serbs and the whole situation, you know, with Liliana, because, you know, she done took the people bricks, okay? Then he had to put in work. Him and Vic done killed a few extra Serbs. He done stabbed Tatiana. Like, it's a whole hot-ass mess, okay? And he probably trying to figure out, like, what the hell am I gonna do at this point? And I'm like, yeah, Tommy, what the hell you gonna do? What the hell you gonna do? What's up, Candy Love? What's up, Brick City Tut? How are you? I hope you're doing fine. So yeah, Tommy over there, Scratch, child, Scratch with a K. All right, so Lord. So Tommy, I guess he was hungry or something and wanted to get him something to eat in the middle of the night. Because next thing we see, he over there at night driving in the streets of Chicago, okay? Ain't nowhere near old blocking them, but seems like it's a decent, you know, the nice part of Chicago. So he gets ran down by Claudia in her little G-Wagon, all right? So, you know, he pulled over, and of course, you know, she got a little sales pitch. She's showing him the little dolly of just dangling like a little carrot in a rabbit situation. And, you know, he was like, well, you over here showing me this product, but you ain't got no distro, okay? He low-key telling her what, you know, Smokey was telling, you know, Craig on Friday. You ain't never got two things that match. You got peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger, okay? You over there, you got the drugs, but no distro, okay? So now you coming to me. You coming to Big Papa because you need me to sell your drugs, okay? But she was like, all right, Tommy, I'm gonna need you to pipe down with the ego, all right? And she went ahead and kissed him. She put a little dolly, like it was like a little mat on her lip. And she done kissed him. She was like, welcome to my buzzsaw. And this boy, and this is probably one of the goofy things we all talked about in this season. Tommy took a little kiss of that Dahlia, and he done like passed out like he doing the Matrix, what have you. He done laid on the top of that goddamn car like he was, you know how they do the altar call in church. You know what I'm saying? And somebody done put hands on him, whatever. He just like, come on, Tommy. Come on. He just stayed there. You over here in Chicago at 2 a.m. and you over here just fell the hell out. Come on. Where they do that at? Who put that in the script? I want to see you. What's your name? Because I don't know what. That person must have been smoking some good stuff, because ain't no way in hell that scene was deemed to be cool at all. Like, no, I didn't like it. It was more comical than anything. You think so, Brick City Tut? You think she would be in Tommy's bed this season? I ain't even debating that. That's probably true. That's probably true, I mean, she like the lady friends, but I'm sure she like to mix it up a little bit. She like to mix it up. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want the miles, and sometimes you want the almond joy. So they do have a little sexual, chemistry going on. He wasn't feeling Liliana. So we gonna see if he feeling Claudio, even though Liliana is way much fire. Okay, rest in peace, boo. I miss you. Okay, I'm still mad at Claudia for that. F Claudia. I forgot. Okay, I'm going ahead of myself. I'm going ahead of myself, but y'all already know why I'm mad. I got mad all over again. Okay. So Marcus, you said Claudia used her feminine wiles to finesse Tommy. The kiss of death from Claudia Flynn. Child. I was so aggravated. So, Lord, the next morning, Tommy over there with Liliana, okay, and he was telling her, girl, this was the best high ever. Like, no type of, back, downsides, no negativity. Like, this drug is A1. And Liliana was like, you make me want to smash my face right into this goddamn product, boy. What you talking about? I want some. She was like, hell no, you over there got a good ass commercial over here for this Dahlia, and he gonna tell Liliana we ain't got enough, so I'm gonna need you not to touch it, because I need you to break this down and see what it's composed of or what have you. And Liliana like, ain't this some bullshit? That's like somebody telling me about the greatest cake on earth. Like, oh, this cake was chocolate, 5 layers, and they topped it off with ice cream. And you gonna tell PG that she can't have no? Hell no. Bring me a slice, shawty. Bring me a slice. Like, I understood what the pain you was feeling in your heart, Liliana. I feel you, girl. What's up, Mr. Jones? How you doing? Yeah, she was a liability. Unfortunately, a little bit. She just liked the drugs just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yes, child. Tommy said, don't touch the ish, okay? He had to play 10 crack commandments to her. Even though we ain't talk about crack, it applies to most drugs, okay? Unless you're selling a little weed, then it's okay to get high on your own supply, okay? Just don't be like Smokey and be owing folk, all right? So we see Seamus, the most raggediest, annoying-ass cop in TV history. He pressing Diamond when Diamond over there minding his business, trying to get some cardio. He over there jogging. So he done, pretty much low-key sexually harassed Diamond and made Diamond get in his little vehicle, what have you. So Diamond was like, bro, like, what's up? Like, I'm clean. I'm not doing nothing wrong, whatever. And then Seamus rags behind, well, you remember that bad batch of, product you had in 2006? Yeah, that killed 5 people. You know the name Kiki Watkins? Yeah. She's one of the people whose lives will never be the same because of that bad batch. And he was like, I understand, shorty, but I took that product off the street. Like, what you want me to do? I done spent 15 years trying to correct my mistakes. Like, what else you want me to do? Oh, just like you convicts thinking you could just spend a little time and it's gonna be all right. I'm like, Siemens, get out of here. Get out my face. Like, I'm annoyed with him. I'm so annoyed with this guy. You better show me something with him because he's at this point, he's pointless. So he better come with the heat or just get out our face season 2 because I don't have time. I really don't have time. Big Wolfie says, search to me doesn't look any better. Oh, you mean season 2? They're gonna try hard to rectify that trash from last season. I feel like it's no way to go up. It's no way to go but up when it comes to Force. Okay. Yes, Mr. Jones. And I want to like Diamond. Like, I understand what the writers are trying to convey with Diamond. I just don't know if the person, the actor that's playing Diamond is doing it justice. Or I don't know if it's him or just the direction he's given, like the notes he's given with the writing and everything. Like, I don't know what it is, but I need them to fix it ASAP to the pronto. I know that goddamn well. Okay. So Diamond pretty much called Siemens' car because he was like, yeah, I know you over there taking money from the white man. You think you any better? Okay. I can get you caught up too. So Siemens, how the F did you know that? I said, Siemens, you so weak. You so weak. You supposed to play that type of situation is cool. Like, you over here just see me all pressed because Diamond know a little bit of information about your raggedy behind. But yeah, Diamond was like, yeah, peace out. Like, what the hell? You don't waste my damn time over here. I could have burnt 35 calories during this time. You over here holding me up, bruh. Oh, I'm so tired of seeing this child. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Mr. Jones. Yeah, I'm aware he did play the NFL. So Jannard over there ranting to Elijah about how, his big bro over there, taking a liking to Tommy. He's talking about this CBI. It's supposed to be me and him, not me, him and white boy. Like, what the hell? Meanwhile, he over there sniffing the white girl real hard. I'm like, dang, Jannard, I'm going to need you to slow down. Like, them nostrils seem kind of strong and all, but I'm going to need you to pipe down because that seems like you're doing a lot, bro. Like, you doing a lot. Jannard, quiet as cat. I like Jannard. And actually rewatching this, I'm liking Jannard even more. Don't shoot me, y'all. I'm liking Jannard even more. Let me know in the chat, are you for Jannard or not? Like, put a yes in the chat if you are for Jannard. I mean, I know he reckless. I know he problematic, but I still like the character. He gives me a little a little Kane, a little bit of Dre. Like, even though I hated Dre guts for the most part. But I am feeling Jannard. What's up, Samara? Thank you for coming through. So here's what a goofiness continues. Okay, Merkovich comes into town. He's the big bag wolf of the Serbs, and he's over there, talking to his men. How is it that the partner of James St. Patrick kills Tatiana in Chicago? I'm like, please with the Shakespeare. And then one of the men was like, man, Tatiana was weak. And he shot that fool clean right in the head. I was like, yeah, I bet y'all be quiet the next damn time talking about his beloved Tatiana, okay? And then, of course, he has to follow up. We must kill Tommy Egan. I'm like, we gotta go this. And that's the thing, like, lines like this annoy the F out of me, because at the end of the day, we know Tommy Egan ain't gonna die no time soon. So why play with us? Why get on our nerves? Why aggravate the viewers? Because we know he ain't dying. He may get stabbed and shot up a little bit, but Tommy ain't gonna die. So I don't want to hear we gotta kill Tommy Egan 11 times. I don't. Say it right before you about to kill him and the show about to end. Before that, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Hey, Tamika, thank you for coming through. Big Wolfie said, I still can't get over that scene when they showed Jannard looking all crazy. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Okay, so Tommy, he tells Lily, the block is hot. The block is hot. I'm gonna need you to take these bricks and start over in a new city. Okay. Go to New York. It's a big rich town. I don't care where you go. I don't care where you go. You need to get out of here because the block is hot. I can't save you 24/7. Okay. I can't do it. I got to sell the drugs. I can't babysit and sell the drugs. She was like, hell no, I'm not leaving. Like, no. And I'm like, Tommy, that was low key sweet. Like, you really was about to hand over like 10 whole bricks to say this woman. Like, Tommy has came a long way. Tommy has came a long way. He's getting a little bit ghost-like. He's having a little more compassion. You know, he's always been loyal, but he's definitely like a little more compassionate. I'm like, I like this compassionate Tommy. Like, oh, Tommy, with your, you getting in tune with your inner self. Like, I'm really appreciating your growth, Tommy. Okay. And so he was like, all right, continue to work on this Dahlia because she over there still trying to figure out what it's comprised of. She can't figure out, you know, the components, and it's really struggling. And she was like, well, it would help if I test the product. You know, I need to experience it to maybe help a sister out. He was like, hell no, girl, do not touch this product. Like, he literally was like, you know, McGruff the crime dog, like, just say no. Like, don't touch it. We need all the Dahlia we can get. We don't have much left. I need to get more, so I'm gonna need you to keep your nose clean, all right? She was like, okay. Well, you know, she was over there tripping, trying to get them drugs, okay? Because Lily was like, I'm a drug dealer at heart. And she was also telling Tommy, like, yo, like, this is all I know. This is all I've been doing. And so you could tell the look in Tommy's eyes. You felt like a little connection between them. He was like, yeah, girl, I understand. Like, this is all I know, too. Like, I've been selling work since I was like 12. And that's all I really want to do in life. So you can tell, you know, this she's low key. I don't want to say the female version of Tommy, but they really had a special bond and a special connection. Tommy's he really loved him some Liliana. Okay. Then we see my petite behind over there pressing Claudia, who's all of like 6'2" with these heels on, okay? And she pressing Claudia like, yo, you haven't sold these bricks yet. Like, what's up? Like, we need to be selling Dahlia. And see, that's what I'm like, you over here messing with this amateur because only an amateur would expect for you to sell pounds and bricks of drugs in a matter of days. I mean, yeah, when you're established, but this is a whole new ass drug. Like, what you think? Like, pump your brakes, my. Like, I don't know why she was so impatient. If some bill collectors was calling her or she was past doing that rent, but mama was trying to be over there getting paid real quick. Like, I'm like, Ma, you need to go ahead and get you a payday loan if it's that deep. You need to figure something out, child, because you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot, all right? And so, of course, Claudia was like, you know, you got to be patient, Grasshopper. We over here, we're dealing with a new drug. It takes time. But Mai lacks the patience, okay? And it's going to get the best of her. What's up, Jeremiah? You said Dahlia was like some Marvel drug or something. That's definitely facts. Definitely facts. I'm like, this is a mythical ass drug. This is ridiculous. What's up, David Williams? How are you doing? Thank you for coming through. So, y'all, Tommy goes to the barbershop and he's pretty much trying to sell Diamond on, you know, overtaking the serves in the territory, okay? Because when they do that, it's gonna be more money, more money, more money. Like, he's like, yo, like, what do you think we could partner up? Like, what's up? So he was like, that sounds kind of good, but I want 50%. He was like, well, I feel you, bro, but I can't give you 50%. Because, yeah, somebody else kind of, you know, owns a little something of this deal, too. So we see Vic walk in. You know, Vic last night, he was over there putting that work and killing them serves. So, of course, for payment, Tommy is pretty much letting him a part of the deal. So it's going to be like a three-way situation. I mean, I guess I would say pause for the dudes that's over here, you know, that play the pause game or have you. But it's a three-way deal. It's 30%, you know, 3 ways. And Diamond was like, all right, I'm going to take you up on that offer. Okay, we're going to take it up. So they decided to do some recon on the serves. And this was one of the goofy parts. I feel like it was goofy to me when I originally saw this show, because they literally over here doing recon across the street from the Serbs. Like the Serbs is tooled up. Okay, shout out to Marlo Stansfield. They over there got the blickies, got the assault rifles, got the machine guns, and he's telling them like, yo, they pretty much travel in the pack of 6 because, you know, if they were to go down, they only go down in little groups at a time. So they always know it's a pack of 6, okay, like some damn wolves, all right? And so I'm like, the Serbs, they literally across the street, like, y'all really not looking for Tommy that hard. Like, ain't nobody got no binoculars. Like, y'all vision ain't 20/20 or something, because Tommy is literally right there looking at you. Like, I thought I saw one of the guys make eye contact with a good old Tommy Tom. And I'm like, Serbs, y'all weak. Y'all weak. I'm over y'all, okay? So, oh, Lord. Tommy was like, all right, Diamond, in order for this to work, I'm going to need everybody on deck, even Jannard or raggedy ass, okay? Because I don't need Jannard over there helping the Serbs trying to get my ass, so we need to cut him in so we could be kumbaya all up in this mess, okay? And he was like, okay, cool. I don't really think he's going to be a part of it, but I'll talk to him. But if we are splitting at 33%, that 33 times 3 is 99. We got 1 point that's missing. So, you know, Tommy agreed and Vic agreed to let, you know, Jannard and Diamond have 34%, which is very important because that gives them majority rule when it comes to certain decisions, and they're making more money, okay? 1% may be small for the average man, but you over here selling the drugs in Chicago, that could mean a whole lot of money, all right? So Diamond goes back, you know what I'm saying, to the barbershop, and he pretty much tries to sell Jannard on the whole plan. You know how Jannard just is really a hater of Tommy, okay? But he's like, no, it's not about this situation with Tommy Jannard. It's about having a seat at the table. We over there always working for the, you know, the Italians and the Serbs and the Irish. Like, no, we need to have a seat at the table, okay? We need a black man to go where a black man has never, ever been. So how about it, my brother? And so Jannard was like, all right, you know, we be caked up. All right, cool. I'm gonna agree with it. But you can tell, like, the way Jannard was looking, he looked like, yeah, I'm gonna agree with it until the deal is done, and I'm gonna snake you and every goddamn body that's a part of this goddamn deal. If y'all know Jannard, we already know. And I'm like, Diamond, like, this your brother. Yes, you've been away for 15 years, but you can't tell he got some snake shit in him. Come on now, you should know your peoples. You should know your peoples. Like, come on now, you always got to have your head in the swivel. I know that's your brother, and a part of it is you undermining him because he's your baby brother. But your baby brother ain't so much of a baby at this point. But go off. Go off. Hey, Eric Iverson, what's up? You said, did I see the Force promo pics today? Tommy's girlfriend give Angela vibes. Yes, I did see the pics. No, I didn't really equate her to Angela because it gives me PTSD. But yeah, I saw her. I don't know what vibe she gives me personally. But yeah, I saw the pics. Okay. DeMarcus, you said Jannard was actually right in the situation. Depends on, you know, how you're looking at it. It did cause a lot of issues. But we gonna see what ends up happening. I do believe Jannard doesn't get enough credit. So, child, Vic talks to Simon about the deal, you know what I'm saying? Because Simon's his bestie, all right? And he was like, yo, we gonna be caked up, Simon. We take this deal, and we already know that's all Vic wants, because he wants to have independence towards Papa Flynn, aka Dog. Okay, and in order to do that, he had to make his own bread because he want to have his lady. All right, so Simon was like, I don't know, it sounds like a bloodbath. And I was like, you over there foreshadowing your own goddamn death. You over there foreshadowing Simon, okay? But he agrees to be a part of the deal, even though he was very reluctant. He was like, all right, let's go ahead and be a part of the deal. So Tommy goes to Claudia's penthouse, and, you know, she tried to play him a little bit to the left. You know, they try to figure out the percentages or what have you. And they pretty much agree on a 60-40 split and is in favor of Tommy. So he was like, all right, cool. I appreciate that. And she was like, well, I need you to run a little interference for me. I need a little favor. He was like, all right, cool. Pretty much the favor was for him to confiscate the barrels of Dahlia that Maya was trying to get transported. And Tommy ends up making it happen. Hey, Eric Iverson, you say Gary Lennon, who was a writer on OG Power, is not a showrunner for Force season 2, so it will be better. Yeah, I did hear that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, Eric Iverson. You keeping the lights on and the Trizap. But yeah, like I said, I'm really having much faith because I feel like, even though some people may not agree, I do feel like a lot of the creators and the actors and the writers, they do listen to the fans, whether to, seek their point of view or to go completely left from their point of view. But I definitely do know they check the temperature. Well, I can't say I know, but I feel that they check the temperature and, do pay attention to the feedback. Because like most people, that Force was my most anticipated spinoff. And Kanan was my least. And of course, Kanan is now my favorite spinoff. And Force is my least, but I do have faith it's going to improve. So Lily over there, bored in the house bored. So she decides to snort a long ass line of Dahlia. Okay. Now everybody else had a little bit of Dahlia. Okay. I don't know if y'all seen the SNL skit, but it was a skit. It was like, I just do a little bit of, crack in it. But she snorts it, and I'm like, girl, Tommy got a little peck. You know what I'm saying? Reggie got a little, even Claudia told him, Reggie, just take a little bit. And he was already hot. Everybody taking a small dose, and she over there just having a whole damn party. I'm like, dang, come on. What are you doing, Lily? So they have Travis Scott playing in the background. I'm the highest in the room. I ain't gonna lie, the score is popping. Okay, I enjoy the score. That's one thing they get right. But she over there high as can be. And her high behind told her no, not to look for no snacks in the house. I'm sure Tommy ain't really got none. That's probably why she left any goddamn way. But she over there, she done left the house. Wandering high as I don't know what. Oh my God. Jesus. So, hey, let's see, DeMarcus, thank you for this super chat. I appreciate it. You said if I could save one person from death, who would it be? Queen Louie or Claudia Flynn? Child. DeMarcus, why you gonna ask me some shit like this? Because I'm gonna say Louie, even though she did a lot of things that I may not agree upon. She ain't killed Lily, okay? So she definitely better in my book than Claudia Flynn. All right, Claudia, she just get on my goddamn nerves, like. And I probably could have rocked with her, but she went over there and just. You killed the wrong person. It's forever F you, Claudia. You really, I don't know what she got to do to redeem herself if she ever can, but it's F you forever as of today, August 17, 2023, for you, Claudia, okay? You probably got to save Tommy from the line of fire, possibly for me to forgive you. Possibly. Okay? Jeremiah, you said they knew the show was bad. That's why they fired the showrunner in the middle of the season. They had created different, yeah. And I don't want to be racist. I'm sorry, y'all. But I can't remember the nationality of the showrunner. But sometimes, when you have different nationalities directing certain like cultures and genres, like their vision is a little different than what we're used to, like as Americans. So it may come off a little off. I hope that doesn't sound horribly racist, and I don't mean to, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes the visions can be a little off. I'm just saying that. Mr. Jones, Louis did not get Unc killed. Unc got Unc killed because Unc should have took his behind to Jamaica and stopped playing around, okay? I'm going to hold Unc accountable, okay? All right, so, child. So So Lily over there high in the streets of Chicago, and Vic takes Gloria to this little land he done purchased. And he telling her, like, yo, shorty, we going over here. We going to build us a little house, or a big house, because I'm going to be caked up in a minute. I got me a little deal going on. He didn't say all that, child. But we already know why he thinks he's going to be caked up to build this house. And then they decide to seemingly make love outside in this little landfill. I'm like, oh no, can we go in the car? The car is nice. Can we do it in the car? I'm just saying, all outside. Like, I ain't cool with all that. And then we see Paulie over there taking pictures. And he don't take them pictures to goddamn Walter. And Walter, you know, he upset because he all racist and whatnot. And Paulie is like, yo, bro, like, at some point you can't control your kids. Like, we already see what Paulie dealing with a hit a homeless, you know, crackhead son, you know, and Andre. So he trying to like tell, yo, if you want to save your kids and save your situation, you need to change some things up, because the way it's going, one sibling is going to eliminate the other, and when that one person got the opportunity to F everybody else over, they're not going to care about your best interest. So you need to choose wisely, Walter. And of course, Walter is always rude as fuck. Like, he always mad rude to Paulie. I'm like, see, Paulie, I'm going to need you to put your foot down. I know you work for the man, but that's abuse, okay? I need you to call the drug dealer HR department, because you don't need to take that. You don't need to take that abuse that Walter is giving you, okay? I'm just saying. So Walter takes his raggedy sick behind to the bar, and he's going to threaten, you know, Glow. And Big Glow over there, you know, trying to be respectful, you know, slide him a little drink. And long story short, he told Glow, like, my son is going to wake up to a, you know, old, ugly Irish woman. And you beautiful and all, but you ain't the type of beautiful that we need to have in our family. We not going to have no mixed kids. And we keeping the tradition going. So kick rocks, baby girl. And so, of course, it's all sad. You know, we got Etta James in the background. You know, that's a depressing, that song, but it fit the mood. I was like, okay, kudos to y'all in the music department. Great music selection. But I was like, dang, Walter. See, you should have still been effing with Tommy, Big Glow. You should have been effing with Tommy. You ain't got to deal with this drama with big old Vic, okay? He always there. He's not independent, okay? He's not listening to Lil Bootsy at this point. He is not independent. So leave Vic behind alone. Okay. So JP over there at grandma's house. JP ain't never lived alone. I don't think he ever lived alone. Because I'm sure he's between grandma's house and his daddy's house. Like, he over there trying to fix grandma's house, but you broke. Like, what in the HGTV going on over here? Like, you doing too much, JP. I'm going to need you to figure out a way to get your money up. Okay. Because you're over there stretched real thin. But he over there, he got all these mommy issues. He's watching Kate, you know, and Tom in these old little videos, and this is a sad case. He's a sad case. So Vic finds out, because you know Big Glow called Vic, like, you know what your daddy did? Your daddy's over here pressing me, telling me to break up with you. So Vic go over there to press Daw. And he's like, are you kidding me, my guy? Like, you over there telling Gloria and cursing her out. You ain't talked to her in years, but you want to be over here pressing her. And so it got a little heated, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But Daw told him too, and said, you gonna die with a, you know, being the husband of an old Irish woman, okay? But Vic ain't trying to hear that, okay? He done got some of that Jamaican poom poom, and he like, once you go black, you never go back. And Vic found that out. Okay? So, oh, Lord, we have the United Nations of gangsters, okay? They over there tooled up. We got Tommy, we got CBI, we got Vic, we got Simon, we got everybody, okay? Everybody over here getting ready for the war, because we about to light up them damn serves, okay? It's getting real light. I'm like, oh God, it's really getting hot, all right? Meanwhile, Merkovich got Lily. And they got her all, you know, pinned down to a chair. And of course, all he cares about is where the hell Tommy is. And so he breaks her hand, or one of his goons breaks her hand. So he was like, what Tommy at? And she put her little middle finger up. She was a real one. You was a real one. Because most chicks would have folded, but she already know. She owed Tommy. So she ain't about to give him up, okay? And so Claudia, she take her raggedy behind to visit Glorilla, okay? And so she was like, I know about the land my brother done bought. It's worth $2.5 million. I could sign it over to you. And you gonna have a nice life, because what you ain't gonna do is be a part of this family. Now I'm trying to come at you like a friend. How many of us have them friends? Gloria was like, no, you worse than your damn daddy. He may be sick, but he's stronger than you. And she was like, what were you talking about? I'm like, see, that's sad. Big Glow over here know more about your daddy than you do. And you're not even that observant, because this man coughing, hacking up lungs every time you see him. But you can't tell this man is sick. Oh my God, Claudia, you're so far up your ass. You don't really know what's going on. You too busy trying to sell work, and Poe Die over here dying. Ugh, disgrace. All right, so we part one of the Serb attack. They over there in this little alley, what have you, smoking, chilling, kicking back. Next thing we see, the United Nations of Gangsters over there pops 5 Serbs, boom, pound, pound. But I guess, they really wasn't doing the math, because it was one Serb that wasn't around. He was over there caking up, or, peeing, or what have you. And, yeah. Simon was like, oh, that was easy. Next thing we see, Serb them, popped them in the head. And of course, we had to kill a Serb after that. But I was like, dang, Simon, you lived a good life. You lived a good life. But of course, Vic, he down because, his brother gone. All right. So she find out the little Dahlia drums, it's been stolen, it's been confiscated. And of course, she don't know Claudia is behind it, right? So she trying to play like she don't know anything. What's going on, hon? What's the problem? And of course, Mai was like, I got a feeling I'm effing with the wrong Flynn. And Claudia was like, I got people that can help you. Okay, she trying to play that, psychology game on her. But she doing too much. And she was like, we're done. We're done. She tried to storm her little behind up, but yeah. Claudia caught her body. She done killed Mai. Pretty much stabbed her with an ice pick in the back of the neck. That was a creative kill. Now, I got to give that to y'all. That was a creative kill. All right. So, Serb attack number 2. We in this warehouse, right? And it's much more than 6 Serbs. It's an all-out gun war, okay? And of course, we dealing with some things, because we got Elijah over here in an all-white jogger suit. Now, I done made a big deal when this show originally came on. I'm like, why are you wearing this jogger suit to a war? It's white and it's not fitting. You're not about to play ball. You're not warming up. I'm gonna need you to have some more appropriate attire when you're over there about to fight some Serbs. Like, what are we doing? You got to do crimes that all black. James St. Patrick done told y'all that. Like, what's going on here, Elijah? You from Chicago. I don't know how many times it's been the murder capital, but you should know you do not need to be wearing all white to no gunfight. But I guess we're trying to be symbolic in the writing, because he dies. Jannard tried to save him, but it ain't work. All right. So after we done killed some people, Tommy gets a call. And it's Merkovich. He was like, we got your girl Lily, so pull up. So Tommy was like, all right, bet. So he tried to enlist Diamond, and Vic to help. It was like, all right, that one part of the contract, all right. We done read our terms and conditions. Saving Lily wasn't a part of it. Our assignment was to get the Serb so we can start selling more drugs. Lily was not in that equation. Okay, that's your girl. And I don't know. I'm not really mad at them, but I was hurt for Tommy, because he would tell he was a little disappointed. All right. So on the way, to his spot, he get a text from Merkovich. Yeah, we got Lily at your crib. I'm like, how the hell y'all know what Tommy did? I don't think she would have told him, but they found out. So, we had this little montage of Claudia sniffing all the drugs, because we got Maya over there dead on the carpet. We see Walter over there sick as a dog in his little peak flow meter, and he ain't breathing right. Glorilla over there drinking, looking at the deed and the document, trying to see what she gonna do. And then we have Jannard. He has a blicky on his lap. He in the car, and he's watching Diamond inside of the barbershop. And I'm like, what the hell you about to do, boy? what in the hell you trying to do? This your brother. Like, what the hell? I was feeling away. Okay. But he don't do nothing at this point. Okay. So Tommy pulls up to the crib. They outside. And he's all demanding about the service. He's like, let me see her. Let me see her. I'm like, this is one of the goofy scenes. I says at least one goofy scene that's going to be in each episode. So at this point, the Serbs, you guys have no particular reason to abide by any requests per Tommy Egan. You have the upper hand. It's one person against several. But when this one person asks and requests to see the person that they trying to save, y'all pretty much let her out the car. Even though they probably was thinking, oh, there's no way they're going to both get away. But still, like, why are we obliging to your request? Like, what are we doing? So we over there talking, jaw-jacking, and wasting a lot of time. And next thing we know, it's a drive-by. The Serbs pull up. Lily was able to go over there with Tommy. She gets shot. And then we notice Jannard burning the car and burning his clothes. So apparently it was Jannard ass over there doing drive-by. And he looking all crazy. Like, you could tell he was on that coke real hard. He done had a few lines before he did that. I'm like, oh my God, Jannard, you really, I don't know. Like, let me know in the chat. Like, do y'all think Jannard hates Tommy more than Kane hates Tariq? Because to my recollection, I don't think Kane has really tried to like shoot and really attempted to kill Tariq at this point. I could be wrong, but let me know. Let me know. I really feel like Jannard hates. I think he hates Tommy more than Kane hates Tariq. Because I feel like with Kane, there's a little more admiration involved. Like it's a little more, something a little more layered. But I think Jannard really hate that man because you over there really trying to kill him. For real, for real. Ooh, child. Y'all, that was episode 5. So episode 6, we start off, of course, with the backlash of what happened the previous episode. So we over there at Elijah's funeral. It's real sad. We give the mama the money, like, how the mom be doing. And then we over there. Tommy helps. He's helping Claudia dig a grave for Mai. So it starts off of us digging graves, okay? And then, of course, we cut to this funeral of Elijah. DeMarcus said it's about equal. Kane sent bars to take out Tariq. Oh, yes, that is true. Thank you for reminding me, DeMarcus. But Kane, he should have did it himself. But I guess. So, yes. So Claudia says that Maya was an orphan, so it look like nobody gonna be looking for her. Thank God. I don't know. Maybe they should dig her up and find some people that loved her so we get Claudia ass out of here in the prison system, okay? She probably have some bitches though. Claudia seems like the type that'll like switch up and really be like running ish and cell block D. Like I can low key see that, okay? So we at Elijah's funeral, then we at Simon's memorial, and I like this one little line. Paulie did in his little eulogy. He was like, I hope that dear old Simon is in heaven for at least 30 minutes before the devil find out he's dead. I felt like that was a fire sign. I really like that line. But they was friends. They was 3. So Walter was like, look what you did, Vic. Like, made this deal and then caused your best friend since the age of 3 to die. Like, you should feel like ish, okay? But Vic ain't really stunting Walter because he not feeling him because he want, him to accept Big Glow or whatever. So Claudia goes to talk to Vic, and Vic was like, forget that. What about that deal you was telling me, Claudia, about the designer drug? So she was like, no, what's the thing in the past? So she lying to Vic about this deal. I was like, ooh, you trying to cut your brother out. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I'm not mad at her because at the end of the day, she's trying to get her own little independence, okay? So, oh, Lord, child. So, the United Nations against this meetup, okay? And they pretty much vote Tommy out, okay? And they pretty much say, like, Tommy, you bad for business. You doing too much shit in the city, and you're doing a lot. You ain't dropping no rolls for nobody. We over here losing people, but you ain't lose nothing. You ain't losing no people. And Tommy's telling like, yo, it's part of the game. Like, what y'all talking about? He really also Rico like in words get shot every day. Be like, I'm gonna need y'all to stop, being crybabies about the ish. Like, what y'all think? Do y'all think Tommy was valid and letting them know like casualties gonna happen, or do you think like, Jannard and Vic, are right to feel a way that they lose soldiers? Like, let me know what y'all think. So they voted Tommy out, and Diamond is a little more sensitive towards Tommy. So he offered to sell, to buy his bricks off of him, as a little parting gift. And so he was like, right, cool, 38K a brick. So that's 380,000. And so Jannard is immediately like, no, that's way too high. But, Diamond, he's a little soft on Tommy. So he agrees on the overpricing, because I definitely know that's an overcharge, okay? Don't ask me how I know. But that's definitely an overcharge, okay? So Diamond picks up the coke, and Tommy and Liliana decide to reinvest in Dahlia, right? So Tommy goes to Claude's crib, and they start talking about the logistics on how they're going to move the drugs. So Tommy brings back the old locker drops, what they used to do back in the day. And he said, it's discreet, it's, kind of an easy system. I've been doing it for a while. It's kind of foolproof, but at the same time, we got to see how it works with these distros that we're trying to get. So Claude keeps bringing up Reggie. Reggie is her friend. He already paid up front. He's a part of the deal. But Tommy was like, well, is he like a solidified, distro? And she was like, no. But Tommy was like, okay, well, he's a customer then. Okay, we ain't bringing no extra people in unless they are vetted. Okay, so it's me, Lily, and you. And then we got to find our distros. Okay, so we not bringing in no extra people that really can't move work like that. Okay, because Claudia, she over there, trying to make deals, and I understand, but Tommy's been in this game for far too long, so I'm going to need you to listen. So the feds raid the dialysis center that the Flynn's have. That's kind of their little cover-up, per se. And they end up wasting their damn time. And these feds are trash to me. I really hope they get better. Like, if they was, like, all the, like, police presence in this show is very lackluster. Like, very lackluster. I really want them to come with it. If y'all gonna put cops in this show, make it worth our while. Make us feel a little scared. I feel like Blanca's gonna make an appearance. Oh Lord. We're just gonna have to deal with that, okay? We're just gonna have to deal with Blanca. But Claudia was able to produce all the shipping documents that they requested, and they went on their merry way looking very much stupid. All right. So Jannard and Diamond, they at the shop and they having a little talk, and Jannard is giving Diamond props like, yo, bro, I'm glad you found the error of your ways. Okay. I'm glad you've been delivered and left that raggedy white boy alone. He cannot stand him some Tommy, child. And so they're like, okay, well, we got the Serbs, streets on lock, then we can't just keep killing Serbs. We need to have a backup plan. So Jannard has a plan to pretty much put up 10% of their profit. So when the Serbs do come back and they're wanting something, that, they already have like a little kickback, a little tax for the Serbs to kind of satisfy them. I'm not sure if that will really truly work realistically, but Jannard is trying to think ahead to, diffuse any future problems with the Serbs, right? So Paulie, he finds Walter over there in the ground, child, because Walter said he ain't getting no food to eat, and he going through a lot. And Paulie's like, bro, you gotta tell these kids you sick. Like, what's going on? But Walter just being hella reckless and hella rude to Paulie. And I'm like, Paulie, like I said, you need to talk to HR, because you don't need to be treated like this. This is too much. This is too much. And so Jannard runs, down on D-Mac and was like, oh, I got a little assignment for you. He was like, what? You need me to drop some people? Because, my fee is $10K. He was like, well, not yet. No guns. I just need you to, follow somebody for the 5. And D. Michael was like, all right, cool. I could do that. So he figure out, it's Tommy. He was like, all right, cool. I could follow the white boy that was at the shop. But if you need me to kill him, I'm gonna need my other 5. Okay. See, D-Mac about his money. We know he's smart when it comes to that math. He about his money. Okay. So Lily, Tommy, and Claudia, they do a recon at the convention center because that's pretty much the spot where they kind of want to set up shop with the locker drops. And they pretty much look like it's going to work out. We see Tommy in his suit. There was a lot of debate on the suit that Tommy was rocking. I really wasn't feeling it. But it was something different, I guess, per se. He's been in suits before. But he did make a call back to James. He would, told Claudia, like, yeah, my partner, in New York, he used to rock suits like this back in the day. So, of course, we had to bring up James St. Patrick, of course, paying a little homage. And so Walter and Paulie start discussing the serves. They want to know, like, about them, like, what's their deal? All right. While Lily over there, she delivering samples to Mr. Soto and the Jews. And these are the people that Rojas was having Diamond and Tommy deliver the heroin to. Okay. So, they're not only dealing the heroin, they're trying to get them to deal the Dahlia. Okay. And so the feds, they over there pressing Paulie. Well, Paulie, he's not giving them anything. He's pretty much telling them, like, you don't have nothing. Like, if you would have had something, you wouldn't be in my face. And I'm like, I hate when they just have scenes like this when the feds is over here just looking stupid. You might as well just play your role, stay back until you really have something substantial, and then you could scare a little, something out of some criminals. But right now, y'all looking dumb. Because what y'all doing is telling these criminals that, you pretty much giving them notice. Like, hey, we're watching you. Therefore, they're going to be more careful. I'm just saying. Oh, Lord, these fans so damn retarded. So, Walter asked Vic to do recon on Claudia, okay? Because she wasn't at the dialysis center when he needed her to be. So, he feel like she doing something shady. But he was like, hell no, I ain't doing that. I ain't babysitting. That ain't my job. But what I am going to tell you is that I am inviting Big Glorilla to dinner on Sunday, okay? And that's that. And that's that. I'm like, all right, Vic, he's got a new deal in place, so he thinking he going to be able to call the shots, all right? So Tommy over there at Grandma's house, and, he asked, JP, like, dang, bro, like, how you get on over your head? Like, you owing way too much money. So he breaks it down, was like, yo, between custody lawyers and private investigators, the bar, my dad's Dr. Bills, like, it all just started piling up. He was like, okay, all right, it makes sense. I got you. So they have a cute little moment. And so D-Mac, he's over there doing the surveillance on Tommy, right? So while Tommy and JP having a convo about, Tommy being honest with JP about selling drugs and what he does for a living, D-Mac is kind of, you can't tell because he's looking through the window, but, from his POV, we hear that the conversation sounds a little suspect, okay? Because JP was like, I'm just trying to have a real conversation. I don't want you to be blowing sunshines and rainbows out my ass. So it low-key looks like a lover's quarrel, but at the same time, we don't know what D-Mac is thinking. All he's looking at it like, what the hell? Like, I'm following this white boy, but you're over here arguing with my daddy. Like, what the hell is going on? So D-Mac was like immediately like thrown off, all right? And, Tommy, he tells D-Mac that not D-Mac, but JP that he over there selling the drugs. And JP got the nerve to say, well, when times got hard back in the day, I used to sell a little something. And Tommy was like, weed don't count. No, it wasn't just weed. I'm like, see, JP. JP getting real thirsty over there like Claudia, all right? So, child. Oh, Lord. Tommy was like, you ain't getting near this shit, okay? So I don't care what you're doing. You're not selling the drugs with me, all right? Meanwhile, Reggie over there blowing Claudia's phone up, just blowing it up. Like, damn, like she didn't gave him some, but he did give her in advance. That's the thing. Like, I understand you ghosted him when it comes to the drugs, but I need you to pay this man back. He done gave you some bread, like, at the very least. But Tommy was like, no, just ghost him, get you a burner, let's get, some other distros, and we got to find this cook. All right. So they pull up to the cook, and of course she shook. All right. D-Mac goes to the barbershop, right? And he was like, yo, Jannard, I don't want this job no more. I don't want this job. Get somebody else to do it. I'm done. So Jannard looking like, what? This man done returned 5 bands? Like, at that point, Jannard should have been like, something up. Something is up, right? So Glow and Victoria, I said Victoria. I meant to say Vic, y'all, but I might as well keep saying Victoria, child. They over there, leaving, her apartment or what have you, and they are a victim of a drive-by. And who was the first person to stand back up after they both got, behind the car, ran for cover? Big Glow. Glorilla over there busting shots, busting caps, or Vic still over there kneeling, praying to the gods. I said, this is some bullish. That's red flag. That's a red flag. That's probably red flag number 2 or 3. I'm just saying, Glow, are you keeping it up? Because that ain't the man you need to be with. So Diamond, he over there, at the bar trying to get him something to eat. And he get annoyed because this beautiful behind woman is over there in his seat. So they start, chopping it up. She kind of charms and warms up to him. And, her name is Adrienne. She's a little mysterious. But they hit it off so well. They go back to the house and have the sex, child. And it probably was one of the best scenes that I've seen in Power History. I mean, yeah, Ghost and Angie used to, have some scenes. But this right here, it was good, okay? It was good. So she ends up leaving. And when she leaves the house, she gets a little alert, a little buzz on her phone. And, a little article about Diamond's, arrest pulls up. So that was always kind of odd. Because it was like, did you set up Google notifications and just got this? Because you could have easily, maybe, I don't know, maybe she didn't have time to, I don't know. It's weird. Because just amount of time to set up a search or an alert on someone, you could easily Google them. So I'm like, why is she getting this right after she leaves him? But I'm going to leave that to the writers, okay? So the chemist takes Tommy and the crew to the lab. We find out that Maya was caked up. She owned that lab outright. So it's about to be on and popping with the drugs. So we got to get our supplies and everything because it's up, all right? And so we see Mrs. Soda over there, and her crew takes the Dahlia. They loving it, really on some McDonald's-ish. And they text Tommy like, okay, we in. So it's looking good. We got our little shop running. We got, distros going. Like, it's really about to be something, all right? So Vic, he goes over there and tells Daddy about the drive-by. Of course, Daddy's all passionate. I'm like, see, Vic, you just get on my damn. Like, don't get me wrong. Most people, I feel like you should tell, your next of kin or, who you're in business with, of situations like a drive-by because they need to have their head on the swivel. But we know more so Vic did that because he know Daddy going to be over there saving the damn day. And Vic was, Walter is over there like, I'm tired of running interference between you and your sister. I'm over there stressed out. Like, I'm going to need y'all to start handling y'all itch because y'all getting on my damn nerves, all right? So Adrienne, she goes back to Diamonds like the next night for seconds. I'm like, oh, girl. And she brought food. So she looked like she a winner with a chicken dinner, okay? Reggie, this whole day, he been stalking Claudia. So he finally got to her. And he was like, yo, Mamacita, like, what's up? Like, I thought we was family. Now I got to kill you. Now I got to kill you, okay? But she ended up getting a blicky on him and ended up killing him, child. Whew. And then Tommy helps her bury that body. So at this point, we done buried 2 bodies in this episode, okay? We got a little graveyard going up in here, okay? And now Tommy, it's so ironic what happens, but I'll get to that when that episode appears, all right? And then to end episode 6, Walter just willy-nilly goes into this, spot that the Serbs hang out at, ends up saying a whole little speech about, tell Merkovich, if he come at me and my boy, I'm going to burn this whole damn city down. And so he ends up killing 3 Serbs. He leaves the little waitress alive because she got to be the one to deliver the damn message. That was a cute little scene. I mean, it had a little bit of Goofy in it because I'm like, He just really just ran up in there. They had no security. The door wasn't locked. Like, come on. Like, how realistic is this? I understand this is TV, but I just need a little more realism. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. A pretty decent episode. I'm definitely going to be watching episodes 7 and 8. And I will be with y'all next Thursday to recap those episodes. We're coming along fast, y'all. 2 more weeks. So we about to be done with this rewatch. And then we're going to see what season 2 has for us. Okay. So thank y'all for coming through. Please make sure y'all liking this video and support me. Okay. Because I'm spending all these hours breaking this recap and this rewatch down. So I feel like the least y'all could do is just use, you got 10 toes, 10 fingers, you got a nose, you got a grandmama. Somebody can go on the screen and like the video. Okay. But until next time, you guys, I will see y'all tomorrow for the Pretty Thorough podcast at 8:10. And until then, I will see you guys later. Toodles.